What's up, weirdos, and welcome back to another very special episode of Universe of Weirdos. I am your host, Jay Kraft, the wonderful host with the wonderful most, and if any of those management pieces of garbage down the hall want to tell me otherwise, they can come and say it to my face, and we'll throw down right here on air, and then I'll walk right off this motherfucker. You think I can't get another job? You think there aren't other podcasts hiring? I am more than willing to take my talents to another station. I'm just fucking around. I am just teasing what we're going over today. I am going over some radio fights, some really awesome radio confrontations from radio past, and I loved radio growing up. It was my favorite thing. I love the talk shows. I love the music, the DJs that would come in between and spin the hits. Like, everything about it was fun to me. I went to school so I could try to do radio. I wanted to be like an on-air personality, do my own talk show, maybe Universe of Weirdos in the morning. And if that wasn't going to happen, I could have been the, hey, show us your cans, sweetie. I could have been that guy. I could have been conspiracy guy. Wondering what else is going on out there, what they're not telling us. Could have been that guy. I could have been Rusty Fender with your traffic report. Johnny Storm over here with your weather. You know, I could have been any of that. But instead, I decided to go into podcasting because, well, Clear Channel basically ruined radio back in the day when they snatched up all of the stations and made everything Jack FM and Hank FM and Fuck FM and decided to basically play commercials on all of their radio stations at the same time. And it made radio basically unlistenable. Everybody went to satellite radio, and now they're doing Spotify, and, well, terrestrial radio is pretty much dead now. But I am here to relive the glory days of the old school radio genre, back when radio used to be great. And I have some good clips today, some radio fights, some people not very much getting along on the air, and I want to start with my very favorite radio show of all time, and that is the Ron and Fez show, because there were some pretty epic confrontations on the Ron and Fez show. Fez liked to melt down a lot, and there was once where they had a meeting, Ron and Fez had a meeting with the management, and then they were talking about it the next day, and for whatever reason, Fez felt paranoid about it, and this was in the middle of him having a lot of mental health issues, and he was kind of complaining about stuff almost every day, not really bringing anything to the show other than just his complaining. And, well, I think Ron Bennington had his breaking point. So let's take a listen to this.
Them to just sit and be sad all day while they have to do their job. They want to be happy too, you know.
I don't think it's selfish to just want to know what's going on in your own place of business.
Well,
I don't think that's being fucking selfish at all.
What else could be really going on? I mean, it's been years now, so what do you think?
Why don't you fucking ask me, Fez, because I'm the fucking person, all right? No one down the hall. I'm the fucking person. Ask me instead of anybody else. I don't know if I want to keep hearing bitching every fucking day. I'm going nuts with it. Wow. I want to fucking do a show about something. You haven't jumped into one goddamn topic. I'm the person you got the fucking beef with. And you fucking talk around me as if I'm not.
I'm not talking around you.
I'm fucking telling you I don't know what I want to do, and I've been upfront about that. And if the people down the hall want to fucking scramble to offer us each some things to do, then that should be a good thing. But I'm going fucking crazy from the craziness.
Dead air fest.
It doesn't feel right with them scrambling around thinking of stuff because that was always me and you.
And there it goes again. I'm going to cut it off here because that's kind of the theme of anytime Ron and Fez would get into an argument, Fez would immediately, he would never address problems that he had with Ron to Ron. He always thought that it was other people scheming behind the scenes when Ron's obviously right there in front of him going, talk to me about it. I'm the person that you have the problem with. And then he's going, yeah, but the management down the hall, and it's like, come on, man. Like, you're making it a really hard show to listen to here at the end because all you're doing is complaining about your problems. So here's another one that I guess this was a very famous radio fight that happened in Australia. I kind of went a few minutes ahead on this one because it starts with this lady just basically reading a celebrity horoscope or something along those lines, and you can tell that it's the Kyle and Jackie O show in Australia on KIIS, and you could tell Jackie O was really into reading celebrities' horoscopes, and her co-host was getting really tired of it. So I went ahead and forwarded through the first 3 minutes because it's just her reading a horoscope and him going, "This is just so vague in general. Like, I don't know why you're obsessed with this shit." But then it kind of gets to this, which leads into a decent on-air fight.
I don't mean to be rude, but as I said, it's fascinating, but I don't think it should be at the detriment of everything else on the show. This relentless research into the
I only
patterns
just did
of
it then. I was literally just doing it then. Well, what?
It's affecting other things. Like your fixation on this has made you
I only just did
almost
it like
unworkable.
Oh, it's not that bad,
That's
Carl.
so,
Brooklyn,
that's so
shut up.
unfair,
You're not talking. I'm talking.
You do that. Like, that's not fair. Like,
But it's actually true. Like, you might have done that in 5 minutes, but you're off with the fairies with.
Tell me
It's
where.
mental.
No. Tell me where I've been off with the fairies during the show.
I don't have to prove
No,
anything.
you do. You
Go
can't
and
accuse me of doing something and
listen
then say I
to
don't have to
listen
say
to the
it.
program. You'll hear yourself.
Oh, no, just give me one example.
Be aware of what's really going on.
I am, Kyle. That I totally am offended by you saying something
Well,
like that.
too bad if you are, because that's the reality of what we're dealing with here.
Oh, that is so unfair. I have been in here doing the segment totally fine and normal.
You've had your head on that, looking into the stars.
Yeah,
It's
I
too
did
much.
because I just told you I was going to do it.
I
for
heard
an
all
hour.
that, but it's too much. It's affecting everything else. You're too fixated on it.
What? Tell me what.
I feel like this could have been a conversation that they had off the air. Like, hey, you need to stop bringing up the fucking horoscope thing too much. It's really bringing down the show. But let's keep going. Apparently this goes on for quite a bit.
It affected during the show.
Every segment, every time you've spoken, you're off with you don't even know what's going on.
Is that
You're
true,
so
guys?
focused
Can
on
someone back that up? Tell me one spot in the show where I have been off with the fairies, not knowing what's going on. Just one person to back it up.
What's with Australians and the way they say "o"? They pronounce the hard "o" sound, like in show. It sounds kind of like she's saying "shy." Hey, we're going to the shy. Like, I don't know. It just sounds weird to me. There's something about the Australian accent and then the "o" sound that just, I nigh. Like, did you just say I nigh or oh no? I don't really know.
Not one of them's going to say anything. They're all too terrified.
Terrified of me?
Not of you. Terrified of getting involved.
Please.
Not of you.
Please, feel free.
Look, good on you guys. You're so brave.
No. I'll jump in here if anyone
You're
wants to.
so
hear from
brave.
me.
We don't need your carniness, Peter. She's asking a serious
Well, I'll get
question.
to Brooklyn then, if Brooklyn wants to answer.
Well, yeah, I don't think you're that bad, Jackie. I mean, you're obviously loving the star signs at the moment, and you've got an interest, and it's a deep interest.
Yeah. Okay.
looking
So
at-
that is translation for it is a little much sometimes. You kind of have this new interest in astrology and you won't stop fucking talking about it. So, shh. Like, I have a 3D printer, and people who get 3D printers for the first time is like 3D printing is the only fucking thing that they want to talk about. So I kind of get it. Like, once somebody has this new interest that they're really into, it's the only thing they want to talk about. So yeah, at a certain point it is like, shut the fuck up with the astrology stuff.
I'm looking at houses on the internet as well, but I don't ruin every other thing in my life just to keep looking at houses on the internet. You got to even it out. It is fascinating.
Looking at houses
But
on the
you're
internet
too
these
involved.
days is depressing.
Too deep.
3 million gets you
Well,
that?
I think there's a middle ground between the two of you. Like, you love it a lot, Jackie.
I don't
Maybe you
give
could pull
you
it
a
back.
hard time for becoming obsessed with American politics.
It's
and
not about.
always
It's not about.
talking
That's
Trump.
a completely different thing,
But
Jackie.
why, Kyle? Why is it different?
Because you're not doing the rest of the job, and everyone in this building has mentioned it to me, and I've just said I'm not getting involved. That's a management position. I've got no problem.
Okay, well, let management talk to me then.
They won't
Damn,
talk
you're
either.
so into astrology that it's affecting your job. The only thing you're reading is horoscopes and you're not doing any other prep for your show. That's insanity.
Please,
just
I
sit
welcome
there.
it. If someone's actually said that, like, tell me who.
Everyone has said,
Just give
what's
me
going
one.
on with Jackie?
Give me
She's
one.
off today. Oh, you're not getting much. I'm not. Everyone you can see has said something over the last month at some stage. It doesn't have to be this big thing here. It's not great. It's just a fact.
Oh, hang
It's
on.
not bad.
It's hard to say that to someone saying,
Look,
everyone...
Brooklyn, wake up. I'm not lying to her to make her feel bad.
It's actually
This
not
is-
that hard to say something like that to a person. It's just when they refuse to accept it as fact is when it gets really hard. Like, like with my criticism of Donkey Lips, he made a whole response video basically going, look, I'm not going to change, so I don't know why you're even criticizing me. So just accept me for the shitty loser that I am and don't ever say another mean word about me. And that's what gets annoying because it's like, look, I'm not criticizing you. I'm saying stuff that, like, maybe if you cut it the fuck out, it will help improve your life, help improve your career, help improve this fucking show that we're partners on together. And just bringing it up makes you on the defensive, and then it makes me feel like I'm the bad guy when really I'm just trying to tell you, knock this off because it's ruining the quality of our show. So, I don't know. I might be on Kyle's side on this one.
Actually what people have said to me. And I like that she goes off on these buzzers. I've got no issue. But it is affecting everything else.
I would never say things like that about you. You have
Too
no
bad.
idea how
Too bad,
much
because I'm not doing that.
Yeah, because you make out like you sit there like you're perfect.
No,
There are
I'm
so
not.
many
I'm
things
not.
that you
That's-
don't do, and I would never bring them up, and I would never say what
What
people
do you mean?
say.
What
Her
I
feelings
don't
are
do?
very hurt.
Feel free.
You
It's
don't-
open
I
forum.
don't want to get into a tit for tat. I think it's mean
Because there is
and
nothing.
nasty.
What have you got a problem with?
I don't have a problem, but if I brought up the things that people, say,
People here in the building say about me about the
I will say, if
ins and
the
outs.
dude, if this is in Australia and the dude talks a lot about American politics, there probably are people behind the scenes that go, why the fuck's this dude always talking about who America's voting for? Like the Australian crowd can have any sort of effect on that. We can't go vote for or against Trump. I don't know why this guy keeps bringing it up. So I could see how, he might be being a little bit of a hypocrite here.
How the show is produced.
no, not
Well, what are you talking
Nye?
about? Personal
Nye?
insults? I don't care about those things.
No,
Well,
it's
what is
not.
it?
Nye?
It's just around, it doesn't matter because I'm not going to do that.
Because there is no example.
There is, actually.
Well, feel free to spit it out.
Can we leave
I'm
it
being
here
honest.
for now?
Hey, you know what? I do like that argument too. Like when people go, I have so many examples of, there are so many times where you've done, and then you go, all right, well, give me one. And I'm not even going to go into it because there's so many of them. And it's like, oh, there's so many of them, but you can't even give me one example. I think you might just be reacting emotionally, but let's wrap this little fight up.
I'm not tiptoeing through this for another couple of weeks.
No, it's just like I wouldn't do that. To
I'm
you.
not
I wouldn't
doing
do it
this
to you.
I'm not doing it for
Because I don't
fun.
want to. Yeah, but I just don't understand why you did.
Because it's affecting how this whole sound of
And
the program.
you don't think things you do affect us? You don't think that there are times that
As I
affects
said,
us?
this is constant. You don't know what all the time because you're looking at that phone playing in the stars, and it's ridiculous.
I wouldn't want to hear
But you
a
can enjoy
horoscope
that.
every
You can't
day on
take
a
over your
radio
whole
show.
life.
A celebrity horoscope? Ugh.
That's all I'm saying. I don't have any personal issue with you, but who's to tell you these things? No one.
He's got a point. Who's going to tell you this
I'm
if
not
I
sure
don't?
if she's asleep or not. She looks asleep.
Jackie, I love you.
It's not about love.
Yeah, well, and we all do, obviously.
Yeah, that is true.
You
Like,
can't start crying about it. Well, it's not even that big
it
a
isn't
deal.
about love
No,
when
it's
you're
a
putting out an
total
entertainment.
attack,
Like,
Kyle.
I can have a best friend in the entire world, but if you're dragging the product down, then, dude, you got to realize you're the weak link here. You're the one dragging this whole thing down. So, yeah, let's wrap this one up. There's about a minute left.
Oh, Jackie,
Kyle, to say you
can't
don't know
sit
what
here-
the F is
you
going on,
can't-
you're not doing your job. That's an attack, and I
It's not an
wouldn't do
attack.
that.
It's an actual fact, babe. I'm
okay.
so sorry. That's
Yeah,
what
babe.
that's the reality of what's going
I would
on.
never do something like that to you on air like that.
Well,
I
that
just
doesn't
wouldn't.
mean that I'm not going to be honest with you if
It
asked,
is,
which
it
you
is a
did
little
ask,
tacky to
and
do
I
this
told
on
you.
air.
No, you actually threw it out there. I didn't
Oh,
ask
Christ's
Kyle,
sake.
am I
Th-
doing
this-
the job?
this
I'm
should have
just-
been a
I'm not
post-show
married to you.
meeting.
I don't have to buy into all this backwards and forwards. You're a this, you're a this,
Yeah,
you're a
that's
gas. I'm not
okay.
interested.
You just throw it out there, and then I'll just
I'm not.
pop it.
Oh, what are you doing? The woe is me. Like,
No.
I dared say something to you
No,
because I think it's a problem.
Yeah,
She's pulling
it
a donkey
wasn't-
lips.
It was hurtful. It actually was. To say that, I come in here and I do my job and I do it well.
I
And to
don't know.
say-
Whether I wouldn't say that lately.
Ooh.
No, I wouldn't agree.
Well, you know what? You get someone else then. Use someone
Well,
else instead
that's
of me.
not- Well,
Like,
isn't that a little
seriously,
bit? Isn't
get
that a bit
someone else.
extreme? Isn't that a bit extreme?
No, because if you don't think I'm doing my job well and you don't think
I'm
I'm
not
very
gonna
good,
stop reading
get
I didn't
someone
horoscopes.
else.
I don't think I didn't say you're not very good. I
you
said
kinda
you're off
did.
with the fairies. You're unfocused.
Yeah,
you don't
you're
give
not
a shit.
doing
you're
your
not
job
do-
well.
That's correct. You're not.
I like that you're both here having this conversation.
Yeah, you're
and
pulling
no
a
one's
Fez
helping out.
Watley where you're coming in and just talking about your mental problems. In your case, you're just talking about astrology and horoscopes and shit. And yeah, it ends up affecting the final product because like nobody wants to hear about that every single day, which was what the Ron and Fez show's problem was there towards the end of their run on XM radio was Fez would come in and the things that he would contribute would be him talking about his problems, his mental issues, what my therapist said, all of this. He used the radio as therapy and people just really hated listening to that after a while. So if you're coming in talking about horoscopes every damn day, then, oh man, I can see how people start tuning out and start going, all right, this lady is so one note that she is no longer entertaining. But here we go. I got this one. This was from rock105.com, as a matter of fact. This is way back in the old Jacksonville, Florida, Rock 105. A DJ quits live on air. And unfortunately, this is another radio show playing the audio, so they kind of introduce it. So let's just let's go ahead and let them introduce it so I don't have to.
7 KFI AM 640, more stimulating talk radio.
Just listen to get your masters of stimulation.
Rock it in the afternoon. Get the lead out on this 2 for Tuesday.
Stimulating talk radio.
That's right. Rock 105 here.
KFI
Sorry.
AM 640, more stimulating talk radio. Bill
Listen to that fake radio voice. My God, that's another reason why I couldn't really do it. I'm glad that I have a decent, regular speaking voice that sounds all right.
Because I just couldn't do this. I couldn't do this every day for like 4 hours a day. Hey, everybody. K-Rock Radio here. Ready to bring you another celebrity interview, and we're going to be talking about traffic on the 10s.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do the fake voice.
It is an October 2nd Thursday. As I promised you, I'm going to run a tape that was heard earlier this week in Jacksonville. This is what happens when you're able to get a last day of broadcast as you're fired on a radio station. Let's just go right to it.
Thank you for doing my job for
A few
me.
minutes ago, I was letting in on a little bit of information that I'm assuming was supposed to be secret, but I was told that I'm going to be let go on Friday after my show, and I have since then I confirmed it. And you know what? I've decided to just say screw it and give the big middle finger to upper management instead of giving them the opportunity. So first, I want to say thank you to you for making the last 4+ years of my life great here in Jacksonville and on Rock 105. I couldn't think of anywhere better to work here in Jacksonville. I'm glad I got to work here during some great times and during some not so great times. And again, thank you, upper management, for the not so great times. But in the end, I would not trade any of it for the world. And I'm grateful we spent the time together. Now, Don Davis and Rob Barr and Jake and the rest of my family here that makes things happen on the air, you guys are the greatest. And I wish nothing but the best for all of you. Now, on to the problem. There is nothing worse than managers that think that radio people are like commodities to be used up and thrown away with they're no longer valuable to the shareholders, which, by the way, I've been working at.
Welcome to the business side of entertainment, bro.
In good faith for the past few months in the hope that something would work out for me and I'd be able to work out something that would benefit both Cox Radio and my family. But obviously, that wasn't a priority. Now, I find out there's another deal in the works with somebody else and they're only minutes away from handing me my walking papers. Well, here's your 15-second notice. Kiss my ass, Cox Radio Jacksonville, and especially you, Bill Hendrick and David Israel. You two empty suits will be lucky if this is the only time this happens to you. And it's going to be a bright day in Jacksonville when your desks are emptied and radio is free of you. Now, this shows you how much they're paying attention, by the way, because they should have been in here by now. And if they were really listening to the radio stations and knew what was going on. So thanks for nothing. Rotten hell, Cox Radio. I am gone.
Okay, so I mean, that's how you're going to do it, which is cool. Like, I do appreciate him going off in the way that he did, because it was like, yeah, it's going to be a great day and everything. And he didn't do any swearing or anything like that, so nobody dumped out and cut out his feed. But that very last thing that you said should have been a go fuck yourself or a fuck cunt shit fart or just some sort of, I would have just randomly started just using a gigantic stream of curse words just because, at least as the very last thing that you say to make somebody's job a little bit more difficult. I think that would have been a lot of fun. But here's another one, another classic radio moment where this one was kind of what inspired my goofy little bit that I did at the beginning. This is another Anetta, the mood setter, quitting live on air. Bounce with it.
93 BLX, it is the Gulf Coast #1 for hip hop and R&B. And now with Ray Ray and Miranda, the home team in the morning. Do it to it. What better song to do it to it is Anetta the Mood Setter. And I told you I had a very important announcement, and here it is. I refuse to walk around and watch people on my job looking over my shoulder, people lying to me, people talking about me. It's ridiculous. It is sad.
What's with radio being so fucking conniving behind the scenes?
I don't have to take it. I'm not a dummy. I know how to find another job, but I refuse to walk around people. You can say what you want to say about me, and if you see me on the street, I'll let you know whatever you want to know. But I refuse. For the last 6 years, I made $6 an hour. That ain't nothing.
Ooh.
I just got a raise after 6 years. I know
is that $24 a day if you're doing a 4-hour show?
I don't care if I ever get another job in radio, period.
I wouldn't either if I was making $6 an hour.
To me, but Anetta will not be setting the mood at BLX no more. I refuse to walk around with people that'll speak to you. Hey, Anetta, how you doing? But then as soon as you walk by, that bitch, I will not do it to myself anymore. So if you're confused about what I'm saying, listen very carefully. I quit this bitch.
On a big station.
Listen very carefully. I quit this bitch. That's a good way to go. That's a good way to quit. I like that. Anetta, the mood setter, decided that she doesn't want to make $6 an hour to do a rate. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't blame you. Because if you were like, yeah, most radio shifts are between 3 to 5 hours. Sometimes you get like a 6-hour shift where if you're just playing music or whatever, $6 an hour, that's terrible. That was fucking probably minimum wage back whenever that was recorded. And that shit, $6 an hour. I'd quit that bitch too. So here's another on-air fight. This happened at some sort of radio station, some sort of I don't know. I think it was a hip hop station. I can't find the name here in the comments, just kind of browsing, but this was a little bit of backstory here. Aries Spears from Mad TV. I have met this man before in person. I wouldn't say that I know him well, but I know his opening act enough to know that he's an annoying motherfucker who won't stop pestering you for free weed. Like, yeah, I do have weed. Maybe you could fucking open up your pockets and offer me something for it, motherfucker, instead of expecting me to give you, hey, you want to go smoke another blunt? You want to go smoke another blunt? Hey, sell me a bag before you leave. Go fuck yourself, Aries Spears' opening act that I can't remember his name. But Aries Spears did perform in Indianapolis one weekend, and I will not say the comic's name because I'm not burning any bridges for somebody else. But he was in charge of opening for Aries Spears, like emceeing and stuff. But also the club wanted him to basically act as Aries' chauffeur for the weekend, drive him from the hotel to the club, all of that shit. And Aries Spears was a dick to my friend. He decided to be an asshole to him. He had him drive him around to nightclubs after the shows, kept him out until like 3 a.m. and then asked him to drive him and his girlfriend or wife or whoever that broad was that he brought with him. Yeah, drive me to this White Castle. We're going to go in and get something to eat. And then when he wanted to go in too, he was like, nah, dude, wait in the car. It was like really weird. Treated him absolutely like he was a chauffeur fucking limo driver when it was like, nah, dude, he's a comic too. You're a fucking asshole. And my friend told me this story, so The next night that they all went out to a nightclub, I decided to follow them and tag along. And when I went into the nightclub, just kept bringing people up to him going, this is Aries Spears from Mad TV, just to annoy him and ruin his night. And it did bother his opening act. Like, man, you got to stop bringing people up and annoying them like that. And it's like, you need to stop asking me for weed every 15 fucking minutes. So how's a little chin music for you, motherfucker? And here's Aries Spears being a drunk asshole on a radio station, deciding that he was going to talk some shit to the light-skinned guy that was next to him, and ended up eating a couple knuckle sandwiches instead of some White Castle sliders. So here's this clip.
Nigga, that motherfucker put hands on you, nigga, give you real black eyes. Come on, don't do that, nigga. And that's the truth, nigga. Trust me, nigga. You could trust me. I've had about enough of your shit. That's the truth, nigga. Shut the fuck up while I'm talking. The loudest niggas are the light-skinned niggas. Yep. That wish they could be black. But that'll do that work, though. No, I know. Go ahead with your little let's all I'm not drunk, nigga. I know. I don't drink, nigga. I'm very clear-minded. Uh-huh. Which means I'll fuck you up even more because I'm drunk, nigga. Well, hold up.
And then he stood up, punched him several times. And he stood up and just started fucking lighting Aries' fucking bitch ass up. Lighting Aries Spears' unnecessarily egotistical ass. You're fucking full of yourself because you can do 4 impressions. Fucking ass, you were on the knockoff fucking SNL. You suck, Aries. I can't stand Aries Spears, by the way. Not because of his comedy, but because of who he is as a person. He's a piece of fucking garbage, and I can't stand the fucking guy. And if you want to tell him that I said that, like I fucking told, like somebody told on me about ripping on Donkey Lips, go ahead. Because I don't care. I'll defend everything that I had to say about Aries Spears. What's he going to do? Call me? I'm very light-skinned. I'm so light-skinned, people would call me white. And I'd do the same thing to your stupid drunk ass. I'd start punching you in the head, too, talking all your dumb shit. Fuck Aries Spears, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Here's another one from a hip-hop station, or maybe it might have been a Christian station, but this is the group Drew Hill. I don't know if anybody remembers the Christian-inspired R&B group Drew Hill of the late 90s, maybe even possibly early 2000s. But here's one of the members of Drew Hill kind of unexpectedly breaking up the entire band, breaking up the whole group live on radio, and the rest of the group's reaction to, wait, what the fuck's going on?
It's to have the brotherhood. Like I tell these guys, man, when they see me coming, they know they can't be in their house clothes. They can't even really get comfortable because I'm always snapping pictures. And all the pictures I take is definitely going straight to MySpace.
Yes, sir.
I'm just loving the brotherhood right now. But at the same time, man, it's just basically, I feel like since I left the first time, I just been called by God on an assignment, and it's something that I have to do. And I really feel like, man, honestly, I feel like at this time, y'all guys just got it. Y'all don't need me to be around, like, physically. So I feel like I'm going to go do what God called me to do, which is minister and do my gospel thing. But at the same time, I'm with y'all in the spirit.
Is it, we're a gospel group?
So you leaving the group right now on the radio?
I mean, Spurs can't do steps on stage, bro.
Oh, hell no, man.
Steps on stage.
You could have told us this yesterday.
Man.
Hold up, bro. We just talked about the whole. Hold up,
Everyone's pissed. Everyone is angry.
Dude, you could have said this yesterday.
Wait a minute. Hold up, man. Hold up, sis. Okay, hold on. All right, yo, look.
One of them left the studio all angry, and now another guy's going after the other one. He's trying to fight him. He is trying to physically fight the guy that just quit the group. I will kick your fucking ass for just breaking up our group right here. Bro, you know how much money we just made on this tour and you're telling me that you quit? What the fuck are you doing? I'll kick the shit out of you, man. But yeah, that's an iconic moment. Drew Hill breaking up right there. That's fucking crazy. And before I get out of here, I do want to... I'm going to replay a clip. This is the very first time I've ever, I guess unless you want to count the little coonskin cap kid talking about Diggin' Dale Jr. like that coming in Dukes of Hazzard. I've played that one over, I think, a few episodes. But this one is one of my favorite radio things of all time. It's my favorite radio blooper, and it also fits with this theme because it was a fight. And Mix 1027 back in the late 90s, maybe again early 2000s. They were having a Christmas party, and all the on-air staff was drinking and having a good time. But the program director, a man named Frankie Blue, was really, really mad that the on-air woman at the time wasn't coming out during her breaks and drinking with everybody. So he pinned her up against a wall and screamed at her, called her a fucking diva and a dumb bitch and all of this shit. You think you're too fucking good for us? And she got upset and left. So she walked off, abandoned her post, and it left Frankie Blue with having to come on and fill the on-air slot and do the rejoiners and stuff while he was completely fucking hammered from this Christmas party. So he was supposed to come on and do the whole, hey, this is Frankie Blue from Mix 1027. You're listening to this. Join us tomorrow where we're going to do this. And anyways, here's this song. It was supposed to be very, very basic, very quick, a very quick Mix 1027. Join us tomorrow for the whatever contest and win yourself $50,000. And this is the product that you got. And, oh boy.
I love this song. Nelly featuring Tim McGraw. This is Frankie Blue. Now, for the last several weeks, we've been giving you a chance to win $50,000 in cash in the Mix 1027 redo.
Yep.
And plus win a Toyota Scion. And I think that is going to happen tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Ricky, RuPaul, Kim will pick a winner and go to that winner's house like publishing clearance.
Publishing clearance.
Or whether it's a house or it's a job.
We're coming to you, baby.
We're going to find you. And we're going to reward you with $50,000 in a brand new Toyota. And I don't see how you cannot be happy about that. This is Frankie Blue. So make sure you're listening tomorrow.
By the way, that is something that I say myself a lot because of this clip. Every now and then I find myself going, I don't know how you can't be happy about that. This is Frankie Blue. That's something that's made it into my lexicon because of how many times I've listened to this clip.
50 grand prize winner. 50 grand prize winner.
That's 50 grand.
That's right. 50
grand.
Grand prize winner.
No, 50 grand prize winner.
Of the redo contest. Of
grand
the winner
prize
of the
winner.
Toyota Scion. Come on, baby. You know you want it. If you have qualified in the past several weeks, we're going to pick the winner tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. RuPaul's going to dip his big old hands in there, pick a winner, and we're going to find you.
Okay.
And then I don't care if it takes all
What are you going to do
day.
to that winner, Frankie?
It's worth the $50,000 in the car. All right? We have the armored truck. We've got the Party Patrol vans. We've got the car. We've got everything. But more important than that, we got the best music in town. So why don't you give me a call? This is Frankie Blue for Yvonne Velasquez, and telephone number is, if you want to make a request,
Talking off mic.
1-877-MIX-1027. So give me a call, okay, baby?
Okay, baby. You weren't talking to your wife,
right now,
Frankie.
chances
So
are
come
you're
back on and do
sitting
the
in traffic.
rejoiner because I want to win that Toyota Scion. But I definitely don't want to end up getting banged by RuPaul.
Mix 1027.
So tell me the details.
The new Mix 1027. This is Frankie Blue. And I am so excited for tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
I got Ricky and Rue coming in the morning.
Yep.
Putting their hand in the big old barrel and picking out a $50,000 grand prize winner.
I think you were supposed to be finished by now.
The winner of the KTU Mix 102 Redo Contest. And also you win a Toyota Scion.
Yep.
Now what's gonna happen is they're gonna put their hand in the barrel, they're gonna pick out a winner, And then they're going to fuck that winner.
They're gonna fuck the winner?
And that winner will
I don't
be
want that to
rewarded with
happen.
everything.
I just said I don't want to be banged
Mix
by
106.7,
RuPaul.
Frankie Blue, what's happening?
And you missed the post very bad, Frankie. You were talking over lyrics. You're not supposed to do that when you introduce songs in the radio. But yeah, that was Frankie Blue. I don't know how you can't be happy about that. It's going to be happening tomorrow morning. This is Frankie Blue. He keeps saying this is Frankie Blue over and over again. RuPaul, pick it at the barrel, and we're going to fuck that winner. Please don't fuck the winner, Frankie. But yeah, you got fired for that. Sorry, Frankie. Sorry. I appreciate your service, but you can't go on the radio completely fucking hammered and expect to still have a job afterwards when you're obviously drunk and not hitting the post. It's supposed to be Mix 102.7. Join us tomorrow when we have our 50 grand prize winner. Also a chance to win a Toyota Scion when RuPaul comes in and pulls your name out of that barrel. So listen tomorrow morning. This is Frankie Blue and this is Mix 102.7. Instead it was tomorrow. I'm gonna put a hand in the barrel and we're gonna fuck the winner. So that's great. But yeah, that's going to be it for me, guys. I don't have anything else to talk about. I don't have anybody that I want to fight with right now. So everything's good here. Everything's happy in Universe of Weirdos Radio Land. So if you want to go ahead and give us a subscription somewhere, subscribe on whatever podcast platform you're listening on, give us a nice 5-star review or a big old thumbs up, or some positive words of encouragement, that would be great. I would appreciate all of that. This is Frankie Blue. Join me on all of my social medias. On X, I am JCraft247. I am on Instagram, Universe of Weirdos. And if you would like to get something on one of the FAQ episodes, you can DM me on any of those, or you can shoot me an email, universeofweirdos@gmail.com. And aside from that, I guess I will be blasting off until next time. I will see you guys soon. I love ya. See ya.